Here's why you play Xavier, the Defier of Light, in the mid lane. First off, he possesses insane long-range damage, allowing him to hit enemies from a safe distance. He has excellent crowd control with his second skill mobilizing enemies and his passive enhancing his abilities. Xavier excels in team fights as he can deal massive AoE damage and continuously extend his transcendent state for sustained pressure. However, he's very squishy and highly dependent on positioning, making him vulnerable to assassins and burst heroes. Xavier's passive, Transcendence. Xavier enhances his subsequent skills each time he hits an enemy hero. In Stage 1, it increases his movement speed when his skills hit, decaying over time. Stage 2 increases the width of his skills, making them easier to land. And in Stage 3, it reduces the cooldown of his skills and enters Transcendent state, during which all of his skills are in their enhanced state for a few seconds. Hitting enemies extends this duration. This passive makes Xavier incredibly powerful in extended fights as he can repeatedly cast skills and maintain Transcendence. Xavier's first skill, Infinite Extension, fires a mystic bullet in a straight line, dealing magic damage to all enemies in its path. The bullet's range extends each time he hits an enemy or the mystic barrier from his second skill, allowing for extremely long-range attacks. Use this skill to poke enemies in the lane and deal damage from a safe distance. It becomes especially deadly when combined with his second skill. Xavier's second skill, Mystic Field, creates a mystic barrier in a selected area. Enemies that touch the barrier take magic damage and are slowed, and allies that pass through the barrier gain bonus movement speed. If the barrier is hit by Xavier's other skills, it expands into a mystic field, dealing magic damage and immobilizing enemies for a short duration. This is Xavier's primary crowd control skill, making it crucial in fights. Always try to combo it with his other skills for maximum impact. Xavier's ultimate, Dawning Light, fires a global energy beam that hits all enemies in a straight line across the map, dealing magic damage. Upon casting, Xavier immediately enters Transcendent state, refreshing its duration. This skill is one of the best global ultimates in the game, allowing Xavier to finish off low health enemies anywhere on the map or deal massive damage in a team fight. A typical skill combo of Xavier is the first use ultimate to enter Transcendence, cast second skill to set up a mystic barrier, use first skill to extend its range and immobilize enemies. Continue spamming first skill to extend Transcendence and deal consistent damage. Moving on to builds, Agility build, Magic Shoes, Enchanted Talisman, Genius Wand, Blood Wings, Divine Glaive, and finally, Holy Crystal. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best battle spells for Xavier in my opinion are Flicker or Purify. Flicker provides an escape tool, helping Xavier reposition, and Purify is useful against crowd control heavy enemies. Xavier dominates low mobility heroes who lack blinks or blashes such as Hanabi and Faramis, as his long range abilities makes it difficult for them to get close or escape. However, Xavier struggles against high mobility assassins who can quickly close the gap and burst him down such as Benedetta, Hayabusa, and Natalia. Xavier works well with crowd control heavy tanks and support such as Atlas and Carmilla who can set up his skills for maximum damage. You should max first skill first for poke and damage, and max second skill second for CC and utility. Most importantly, upgrade the ultimate whenever available. Xavier excels at long range poke and zoning enemies in fights. Always position yourself at the back line and spam your first skill to deal damage from afar. Use your second skill to control enemy movements and make sure to activate this mystic field for immobilization. Your ultimate can turn fights around, so use it wisely to secure kills or assist allies from across the map. Always aim to extend Transcendence by continually hitting enemies, allowing to cast multiple enhanced abilities. Lastly, stay aware of enemy assassins and avoid overextending, as Xavier is very vulnerable to burst damage.